Just want to say thank you to all of you. Peanut was the best thing that ever happened to us. And we got confirmation that they put him down. Thank you all.
They didn't even tell him, by the way. He had to find out from somebody else. That's Mark Longo with the Squirrel, became famous on Instagram. Not unusual, but what was done to this animal was. And the question is, was the squirrel the victim of premeditated murder? Now, you can laugh, but listen to the fact pattern, okay? There's new information that this squirrel was taken from a farm in upstate New York. We know that, right? From the owner who rescued him. We know that, right? But it wasn't, in fact, decapitated, which is how they used to test for rabies. It wasn't decapitated because it had bitten an agent, which, by the way, isn't how it works. If you bite a law enforcement person, or they don't automatically kill the animal, okay? So what did happen? Mark Longo, owner of Peanuts Rescue Farm, who came on our show right after this, joins us again now. Mark.
Chris, thank you so much for having me again. It's an honor.
Has anything happened with respect to the farm since we spoke? Is there anything more going on yet?
No, sir. Just radio silence from the DEC, the government. They officially made a statement today that contradicts everything that they were saying in the beginning. You know, you get the DEC to make a statement saying that they were going to kill him before they even raided my house.
So the idea of it being premeditated, what do you make of that? Look, I have checked this, I told you before. We all used to believe that you had to kill animals to test for rabies. There's a lot of technology and advances that have been done that don't make that a must. What's your understanding of what happened here and why?
Honestly, Chris, I'm just disgusted. You know, you made a 10-month investigation for a squirrel and a raccoon. We have murderers and rapists running the streets, and they don't get investigations like this. So you used all of our taxpayers' money and our resources to conjure up a story about a squirrel and a raccoon that was so detrimental to our society that they needed to come and kill them. And then you come out and make a statement that you already were talking about euthanizing them before you even invaded my privacy and raided my home.
Why do you think they did it, and do you know who went to them?
I haven't a clue, and it's still in the dark. I've gotten no answers. I've gotten no response to the government. I have to live in this state, and these people don't even have the stones to give me a call to say, hey, I killed your animals. Also, I cut their heads off. Also, Peanut doesn't have rabies, like we all knew in the beginning of this story. I'm still standing here without rabies from either one of those animals.
Are you considering legal action to make them have to disclose why this was done this way?
Absolutely. We are filing a very big lawsuit. We're going to get answers, and we're going to demand them. You know, not only did you violate my constitutional rights, but you need to come up with an explanation as to why you murdered these animals. You have alligators that are taken from New York State and put in a sanctuary, but you killed my animals? A squirrel bite and an alligator bite are two different things. You could walk away from a squirrel bite, can't really walk away from an alligator bite. And also, considering that you said on the 22nd of October that you were already planning on euthanizing them, and then somehow you got bit through 2 pairs of protective gloves, it's a little fishy, no?
I hear you. What do you want to say to people who are hearing online all kinds of suspicious stuff about you and how you live your life, and that that's what this is really about?
They're just trying to make a story. Again, if my life was so, you know, so crazy, I wouldn't be living in a small town in upstate New York. I could have found a very beautiful place with a beach and lived on that. You know, my life choices are none of anybody's business, and they have nothing to do. The relevance of what I do in my life has nothing to do with this story. This is government overreach, and it's being shed in the middle of the world. Everybody is seeing this, and they don't have a leg to stand on, so they want to come after me in other ways.
Well, we're here for it. Mark Longo, as this develops, we're a call away.
Thanks, Chris. Really, really appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your screen. And don't forget, click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven,
unbiased coverage.